Come and get started on a new mission, a new direction, a new intention. Welcome to 5.8G Alive at Connections 50 Plus. I am Terry-Ann Joseph Brathwaite.
And I am Jennifer Gibbons Joseph, catering to all your prospects in the third act of life.
Economic well-being, social gratification, personal fulfillment.
Join us on Wednesday at 6 p.m. on Connections 50 Plus Facebook page, YouTube channel,
and on Gael the Caribbean.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Connections 50 Plus 5.8G Alive. I am Jennifer Gibbons Joseph, one of the co-creators of Connections 50 Plus. And as usual, with me this evening is my colleague.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, all over the Caribbean and Gaia land on YouTube and Facebook. I am Terry-Ann Joseph Brathwaite, the other co-creator of Connections 50 Plus. Welcome. How is everyone?
And Terry-Ann, this is an exciting week. Hey, we still on a high. I am still on a high. Right? We moving in this week. We have what? We have a holiday, and on Friday and Saturday is my big day. All right? But on the show, we still doing some reflections, and we thought we will continue. This is the last week of our reflections. And we thought we should continue, reviewing one of the shows we had in the very earlys when we used to sit together. So when you seen us together, that's when we were doing Facebook Live for half an hour when we just started, and we had a beautiful interview, and we thought it would be great to, do similar to what we did last week and week before. And thank you again for all the positive reviews. And Terry-Ann, I know our audience like a little bacchanal. So
they like
so
that.
Yeah, that hot topic with God about relationships. Oh gosh, we got so many calls.
And
but thank you very, very
like
much.
looking in the mirror, What do you bring to the table? Stop coming with a list. What are you bringing?
But I must say also that, and we'll talk about it a little later too, that we got a lot of calls in response to our great celebration coming up, and we'll talk more about that later. So you know what? Let's again review, and this is an interview with Charmin Paris, and we spoke a lot about, getting out there and having a good time and enjoying life at 50 plus, socializing, etc. So we would start as we did last week, play a bit of the interview with Charmin, and then we comment on it. All right.
We are talking today about the need to be social. Okay.
Yes.
On the third act stage.
The thing is, if you are to build a community, now, some people will have this house, they may have children, grandchildren, but going into this different age, where we're in service of ourselves, we don't have to work friends anymore. And the only way to build a community is to leave the house. Mm-hmm. You have to leave the house. And it's so often people think, I have to get no friends. What's that to do? It's a party. And they think, I too old for that. But how do you, Charmin, build your community? How do you balance that life, those others? Who are those others that make you whole?
Okay, Jennifer.
Who are the others that make you whole? That's an important question, Terry-Ann, because we talk about being in a tribe. Mm-hmm. Not everybody in a tribe. Some people, tribe different, I would say. So some people, when you refer to their tribe might be family. Others, the tribe might be just a core friends, or the tribe might be work friends, etc. So identifying your core, who would keep you balanced and keep you going and make life worthwhile, I think it's very important to know, who are the ones around you, who in your tribe.
Yeah.
Eh?
And if not who is in your tribe, then how do you reach out and start
Yes.
communicating with your tribe? I don't know that there's anyone in our cohort that does not want to socialize. And as you said, with the reopening of I think so many of us, Jennifer, used the pandemic as it was a kind of relief because you didn't have the pressure to go out and show that you're nervous about going out, or you don't have something to go out with, or you don't have friends, so you had the excuses. COVID, so I'm not supposed to go out. And now as we say, another stone got rolled away. So you're caught in your cave. And sunlight coming in.
Yes.
Sunlight.
So you have that decision to make, should I come out or not?
Yeah. But you can't stay hidden when we have so much life ahead of us. You can't stay hidden. And it's really, really a tricky place many people are in right now. Some of us really got real comfortable and cozy and warm with this I ain't going nowhere because it's cold.
Yeah. They never knew how comfortable your home was all the time. Yes.
They got a good excuse, and now they have to wait. They release it. I can't use that excuse anymore. So no, you've got to go out. Out. But Jennifer, let me ask you, what's wrong with staying inside your house like the church mouse, as they say? What's wrong with that?
Nothing. And I wouldn't even say lock up, because I remember, chatting with a friend and inviting her to one of our events. And her thing is, Jennifer, I like my house. I like to be home. I like watching television. I am very comfortable at home. And she don't like to socialize. So I would say nothing is wrong with that. You have different people, you have your choices. What I would say, I don't really may not like is persons who home and complaining.
Yeah,
not those who happy being home, but who home but they complaining how much work they have to do, or they don't have time to do something, or somebody in their way, they don't have the space and all these things. Or others who may say, like, I would like to go out, but it's always a but. They have nobody to go with, they have no clothes, so I think that would be those who really feel they would enjoy being out and socializing, but feel stuck. They don't know how. Those are the ones yeah. So, but there are those who are staying home anyway, COVID or no COVID.
Yeah, not that group. That group is home.
So the group that looked for excuse and became, if you might say, lazy as a result of the COVID, have to find a way now to come out.
Yeah. And hello, we are taking you, because I believe they really do want to come out, and they're looking for a graceful way, a safe path out. I think they're looking for a safe path out. And as we said last week, this loneliness and aloneness issue is what is driving. And if we'd been wrapped up in family, or wrapped up in work, or wrapped up in different stuff, and we've forgotten how to make friends and how to go out and talk to people that we don't know, it really is traumatic. So no, we've got to change.
So find a tribe again, and come out.
And we've got another clip.
Yes.
Well, for me, that community, and I should probably say I started, as you mentioned, with family, to build that community. By, we would celebrate birthdays and that kind of thing. You get together with the wider family and so on. And I felt, for me, it was important for the younger ones to be able to experience that and be a part of it, because it involves a lot of sacrificing. It isn't easy, even as it is family. But then having experienced that, I extended it outside to my faith community. And with the faith community, it is a little more challenging, but fulfilling in the sense of, because it's majority women too, we meet, we talk, we have similar kinds of experiences, and so that you could relate to on that level. And I think one of the big things for me, you realize that you're not alone in that sense. So as we get older, and as even how you feel and things you experience arise, you have somebody to share it with. There's always somebody I can call. There's always somebody I could pick up the phone. And if I'm feeling a little down, we pray together and lift them up, and they lift me up. And that shared kind of experience at the point in time when you need it, to me, helps, because you do for others, and they do for you and support you, so that it's a different.
Which is essence of life.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it builds you too, because sometimes you don't feel to. That's when the call comes, but they will there for you. So you have to lift yourself out of that not feeling.
Wherever you are.
Right.
Good.
And you respond.
Yes, Terry-Ann, what Shaman has said, community is important. And if you don't know how to come out to build that community, you start within your household, with the family. You build a community from the family, and then you move to the outside. And like what Shaman has said there is what she moved with what she liked. She had a faith group, and she got her satisfaction from being in that group. And that is interesting. Really, that is what will make you excited about coming out. Find an interest and then see, well, okay, how do I be part of that? It could be a group, or it may be just a friend you call and say, look, I remembered I like gardening. And there was, we weren't close friends. She was actually my cousin's friend. And because I knew she liked gardening, and we spoke, and she was doing some short course, and I joined with her.
Yeah.
And in going to the classes with her, I met other persons, and we had a great time together. So, that is a way to build that community, by finding what you like. And we say this all the time, and, getting involved. You just need one person to come along with you. Yeah.
Or if you're really brave, go and meet the person. If you're not, find one person. But I think it's so important, Jennifer, when you say find something you're interested in, because Charmaine has found her faith community, and she does wonderful work with that group. But many people, you can't go into a group to hide. You can't find a group and go there to sit and hide. So you come from your house hiding, and you go out, but you're hiding. When you go, and that's why what you said is so important, that you get something that you're interested in, whether you like to sew, to sing, play an instrument, garden, make jewelry, draw. There are places that you can go to find like-minded people. So, when we were small, we would join a club, join a group. That's what you have to do now.
And I know, in fairness to some, I'm not actually, I like to socialize, but I'm not a groupie. So I would, as I said, I would attend that course, but I don't belong to a big organization. So you don't have to. Some people love having more people with them, but you have so many options, you know, of the things you can do.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be joining a group, doesn't mean
Yes.
join a big group. It may be
Right.
go to sewing classes. There are people who teaching people to sew one-on-one. Go
Yeah.
to
Sometimes it's only 3 in the class, a
yes,
small class.
join
Yes.
some little combo group if you like to sing. It doesn't have to be the church choir. It could be
Mhm.
your best village group, or it might be a parang side, or there are so many
Yes.
ways to just express. And you know,
Mhm.
sometimes what's wrong with just getting up and go to a show? If you appreciate music, a concert is on, it's in a safe place. Get there, arrange with somebody to, if you don't have a car, pick you up, drop you, and come back for you, and you go home. You know, that step out, you'll have your ticket with your seat. If you don't
Yep.
meet anybody, then you had a beautiful evening. You saw something that you liked, and you felt good. And then you go home and you have a great memory.
So you have a lot of options.
Yeah. But this step out,
Mhm.
out. I don't know what kind of lasso we need, because we're not in 2022 tolerating the story of I want a bath, I want a bath. You know, all the excuses.
Mhm.
It's not the year for that. You have to move on, otherwise we'll all be left behind. So Jennifer, we're going on to another part of the story with Charmaine.
Yes, because if you have not been a kind of person out there, and as you said, your work community took priority and all of that, and now you find yourself in a place where you now have to build community in this third act of your life. You have to start from scratch. And for me, you may feel more comfortable trying to do it in family, I would say, to make the baby steps in family. And then you will have the confidence enough. There may be other people who may be able to do it outside, to do it externally. You always have that. But I am thinking that you could start with family, because if you, as I said in the little get together, those little relationships, you start to celebrate
birthdays,
Christmas,
celebrate
you have all kinds of things you can celebrate now.
Eid, Diwali,
Tradition.
every month we have something, a
Exactly.
reason to bring the family and friends together.
Terry, and you're quite right, you know. Living in Trinidad almost every month. I think for the year, maybe only about 2 months that don't have a holiday in it. 1 month. They have a month of back to back.
July.
You know?
Only month
So,
in the year.
yeah. So whether it's a religious festival,
And we'll have Easter in
whatever.
July.
Yeah. So we are always able to celebrate. And that's why, you know, at Connections, we take this opportunity also. You know, we look at, I mean, we have celebrated for emancipation, for Eid, for Christmas, for Easter, you know, to help persons to say, okay, at least if they're going out once a month, they're coming out to celebrate an occasion. You know, some people don't want to go out unless they're celebrating an occasion. So, yeah, we have the holidays. You could come out and celebrate, or call a friend to pass in by you because they may not have to work, or they may not be babysitting and they have freedom. And they say, hey, come pass by for some food or drink or a cup of tea. Let's do that. So you can reach out to your friends, you know, let them come by, or you pass by.
As you say that, people don't visit again. You know, long ago, you used to go and visit. You Sunday evening, you'll go visit somebody, and you will have a nice chat. You sit down in the gallery and talk and laugh, and you go visit it. Do we visit? Do we still visit?
You know, as you said that, you have a point. Because we're too busy. You know,
I'm hiding.
but you're busy home, you always have something to do.
And what?
And then we don't have that sort of community, you know, they say being in a village, being in an area,
Everybody inside decorating the house.
you have to, and you have to call before. You have to call before you pass in. Time has changed, I guess. That's a fact. Maybe they do have people that visit, huh? But yeah, I have very good friends I would chat with on the phone. But to say you're getting dressed to go and visit, that's not that. That don't happen.
The cell phone has contributed to that nonsense because we visit on the phone. We do visit on the phone. We sit for hours on this telephone talking. Whereas before, we would have gone to visit our friend.
You have a point. Yeah, I think it's the phone. Yeah.
And that's how we isolated ourselves. And sometimes I'm going to be controversial. It is easy to fool people into believing that you're okay on the phone because they're not seeing you. And you can make up any story. But if you're sitting down with me for an hour or two and we're talking, eventually you're going to crack and we will begin to talk about what's really going on and how you feel.
Terry, and I never thought of it like that, but I am thinking that I wouldn't pick up the phone, Terry, and call you and say, Terry, and I've come in, I'm passing by you to visit. That I don't know, that just.
I have some friends who do, and I love it. I
have no problem with someone doing that, but I'm just saying, I can't tell you when last I invited myself to a friend by a friend. It's not interesting. And before, if you're in an area, just passing and you sit down and you will talk,
area, are you home? And
you don't feel like you're going to be inconveniencing them in any way.
Because you call and you tell them, all right? But we all on this phone and that's not human. Yes, it is human contact, but it is not enough. It doesn't have to build friendship because if you're really hurted or you're excited, if you're excited about something, I'm a high touch person. I want to hug you. I want to say, oh my God, this is so nice.
The phone wouldn't do it.
I want to share a drink. I want, that is where it comes from. You tell me something. Oh, shucks, Jennifer, that is so nice. No, on the phone, it doesn't.
So, Tarian, we train out this challenge to you all out there. Let's start back the 5.8G tribe. Let's make an effort to start visiting each other again. Right? So we train out that challenge.
Now you're calling, you're making a ring. Not gonna ring ding dong, ring the doorbell.
No,
that's like somebody
say hey.
Yeah, just like how you don't want somebody to just start a video chat, just call the video chat.
No,
you don't know mistake. You can't
tell them Connections 50 Plus has this challenge going on where at least once a month, we start once a month. I wouldn't want to say once a week because they're not going anywhere anyway. So at least
Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, after you eat and
make that the day to visit.
Bathe, change your clothes, cream up, come here and go visit somebody.
And there's two women talking, but this challenge is for the men also. We don't have to tell the men that.
No,
men,
they visit.
Men, you are still visiting. So this is for the women.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Because I don't know many men who sitting down in the house saying that they ain't had nowhere to go and no, men go and find they have their visiting holes and their visiting fields. They visit.
All right. So this challenge is for you women who don't visit. All right.
who afraid to. But really long ago, you'd go and you'll visit family members, you'll visit your grandmother, you'll visit,
But I grew up with that. I grew up every Sunday, we visited. So, that's what I know.
What is this thing that we have we done so well that we don't anybody visiting us, or what is your story? You know, it's not, come visit, step by, not a problem.
Okay.
And if you have nothing in your house to offer, drink water. Not
So we coming out, yeah?
So visit. Good. So Jennifer, another clip.
Retiring from life.
Yes.
I retired from one aspect of I was now entering a new phase.
Yeah.
And for me, there's freedom in this phase, but you have to take the freedom sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there are expectations, as you say, that people feel that you now have all the time in the world, and you should use all that time
In service
to
of
help
them.
them with the responsibilities and so on. Which I'm not going to abscond from 100%. I'm there. I love my grandson and all that. But I've been there, done that. I have done my share of it. And I don't think it is fair for you to kind of, or for anybody to kind of put a guilt trip that I ought to be doing X, Y, or Z.
Yes, Teria. You know, I like to talk about freedom, and my space and my time. So I agree. I also, I have been helping with my granddaughter during this period for the online schooling. But the school is Monday to Thursday. And so no school on a Friday. And I'm saying, okay, I am helping Monday to Thursday, but you see, Thursday night, find some arrangement, make some arrangement from Thursday for the weekend. Because as Shaman said, it's only fair. I have my time. Now, this is me because I value my time. I want to, as you know, on a Saturday morning, it's so nice to get up and go on and take a walk and do what I want to. And if you don't do that, then you get caught up. And I know there are many people out there would say they don't have time and what the child will do, and and this, I don't want to sacrifice. They choose to give up their freedom in service of somebody else before them. And basically that's it. Yeah.
I would say just make sure it's a real choice you're making, and not another to hide, because some hiding in the church, some hiding in the house, some hiding behind grandchildren, some hiding behind all kind of things, behind plants. If those things are genuine interest, then fine. But if you're hiding, it is, I think.
And if you're doing it and you love to do it and you have no problem being home doing it, that's fine, as you said. But when you're complaining, as we said before, that's where the problem comes in.
Exactly. So get out. So Jennifer, we have one last clip before we get into a general discussion.
So
let's see.
It's about meeting the new people, as Terian says, everybody very open. You get to connect with old friends.
Yes.
Some people I have not seen in years, and to meet new ones. And just to get out and change from the routine and what you're doing at home and all of that. And be able to expand a little bit.
This is what we're inviting you viewers to do.
Expand.
Our 5.8G tribe to expand a little bit. Yeah.
Jennifer, I think we've covered that reflection is a very important one. I mean, we've reflected on our well-being, we've reflected on our relationships, with intimate relationships, and now we're reflecting on relationships with community, with friends, at living your life. And we really, really hope that people have appreciated the effort. So,
and Terry, and that was 2019.
3 years.
Yes.
So this brings an end to the reflection we're in tune, but we're coming back again to talk about community anniversary time. So see you. And we're back to community, being a tribe. Jennifer, we have a 3-year-old tribe.
Yes, imagine 3 years. And as you would have heard last week, and if you're following us on our IG, following us on Facebook, you would have seen that we put up our 3 activities.
3
weeks over a 3-week period, 3 weekends. And we are starting our first activity Easter Monday. Hey, what you doing for Easter? I could hear some people saying nothing. They had nothing planned, you know, because it wasn't sure if you would have still had the restrictions. You wasn't sure what was going to happen. Well, now you're sure. Place open up. And we just have to take responsibility. So we thought it would be great. I mean, we had it planned for you to come out Easter Monday. A fun day, a fun evening, well, afternoon rallies from 3 to 6, where we're going to be playing board games. We have karaoke, we have trivia, anything. For those who want to just sit back, relax and laugh. Even if you want to play the game, you just watch on and enjoy. So
no,
that is everybody have to play. Like, I'm not saying that because sometimes I'm not, like, I'm in certain games, I'm saying not me, but I like to go around and laugh and see what, you know, what's going on. But yeah, we really want that togetherness and engagement. We want that engagement. It's a nice way to meet new people. And it's just cool and relaxing, because it's very, very, I mean, Terry and we giving free food and free drink, or, you know, but yeah.
The good thing about it is that it's Easter Monday, it's the fun day.
Yes.
So we're taking the pressure away from finding pretty close to Easter.
Yeah, so just relax. You come cool, you sit around a table and you play your games and you laugh. We have a surprise actor, and when you all come, you will get that surprise actor. I will tell you about it after.
Yes.
Right? And then we move into...
Oh, we have to tell them more about that fun day, because you for $150, you're going to get finger food, you're going to get light beverages, not heavy alcohol. If you want to bring your bottles, feel free.
Yeah.
But and you're going to get a lot of games, a lot of relaxation and meeting friends. And as usual, easy to do it. Just pop on the link, register, let us know you'll be there, and we promise you a great time. So you'll be hearing more about what it is. So the link is there. Just pop in and register for it.
And remember what we tell a friend. Get a friend and bring that friend. All right. And then we have our story. Yes. That is the event. And that event now, we didn't have to dress up at all for the fun day. You could come in anything. But we want to just time to come out now.
Anniversary party, the soiree.
I mean, you come out, you know. We dress as a soiree. You're looking good. That would be, you know, would be really, again, be all about fun. But in the mix of the fun, we are just having a nice conversation with Dr. Rouse. We'll just share, you know, Dr. Rouse is, you know, we had her before, you know, beautiful person, all about just aging, but you know what? All about enjoying life on the third act stage. Not about not feeling ill and what you're doing. No. It's all that you can do to enjoy life on the third act stage. So we have that conversation. Well, guess what? It's not just like that. We having more dinner.
Yeah, it's not dinner. We having dinner. It's just 3-course or 4-course dinner.
You know? So yeah. So that again would be, it's just fun, enjoying yourself. Yeah. When last you dress up? you know.
Come on. And you know, the thing about it is we're thinking about one of the things that Jennifer and I realized when we were planning this is you hear people talking about how astronomically high prices have gone. And boy, oh boy, it's been, we insisted we are leaving our cost at $300. We are not taking it beyond, and we were intent on proving we could do this thing for that price. I've had enough people laugh at me and say, Terry, what are you all
But
planning?
let me tell you, Terry, I'm not telling you we panic a bit because we said, oh
No,
gosh,
but
but you know.
But
So it's not really, it's not a profit making. It's for you to come out with us.
it's not
and
only that.
enjoy.
One of the main things is that we're going to have our dinner at a really, we're finalizing details. It's at a beautiful hotel. So it's fully catered, safe, beautiful environment. As I said, it's a wonderful dinner. So you're going to have your little toasted non-alcoholic wine. And for those of you who wish to drink, there will be a paid bar available for you.
Yes.
So you're going to get a scrumptious dinner. You're going to get a wonderful chance to have an engagement and a discussion with Jennifer Rouse, Dr. Rouse, and you are going to meet a lot of people, and you're going to be able to put on the Easter bonnet, finally.
Yep.
So another soiree, and remember that you will have a beautiful evening, wonderful entertainment, and if you wish to participate in the bar, go right ahead and do it.
Yes.
So that is our worry. And that cost is just $300. Again, you have the links. So just, if you're interested, get your friends together and let's come up. Let's come up. Let's visit each other at, at the Connections 50 Plus soiree.
Yes.
Good.
And Terry Ann, now we ending our celebration. Again, we're going casual. Huh?
The outing.
Really relaxing. We're going on an outing on a road trip to Paramin. But that's in May. So we're giving you a little break.
It's Mother's Day.
Over from April to May.
It is Thursday before Mother's Day. Yes.
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 So, and we're doing it this during the week because we were told during the week you're much more comfortable on that road trip. It's not crowded. So we're gonna have farming for ourselves, you know. But it will be much easier on the Thursday, and we know many in our tribe, you know, very flexible.
Yeah.
And from the calls we got, Terry, and we know people lining up for Paramin also. So that's good. And don't forget, we have the special.
No, before we get to the special,
yeah.
let's learn more about what actually is going to happen in Paramin.
In Paramin.
People think
I rushing it a bit.
Yes, you are. A lot of people think Paramin is just the new lookout and everything. But we have worked, Carlos, we come in. They are curating a really, really fantastic Paramin experience for us. We're going to be visiting about 5 spots in Paramin. We're going to be visiting the cave. We're going to be visiting a big side field. We're going to also be having lunch at one of the villagers' homes. A special meal is going to be prepared for us. And then we're going to be also visiting. Paramin has developed a really, really wonderful tourism ecosystem where the community supports each other. So we're going to be visiting a winemaker. And of course, we'll have samples. And of course, you will support those local people. We're going to be visiting a local sweet maker. So the tulum and the balls and all those kinds of things. And yes, we are also going to go up to Lavage to line there and see what it is. And all the while, we will have fun with our hosts in Paramin. I am looking forward to the pot bake and cheese, a snack. A pot bake and cheese. I am looking. Yes, Maui, I'm looking forward to the pot bake and cheese.
I remember that because we did go up to do, you know, to film our show, and that was real nice. That was really, really nice and tasty.
You know, food make on wood fire and the wood oven and the real seasoning from Paramin and so on. And that is just $250 with all the meals and snacks and
Snacks and yeah.
And of course, you got Connections 50 Plus people will also support the villagers empowerment with their efforts. And we choose the morning because it's going to be cool. It's not going to be crowded. And we will have wonderful, wonderful tour guides, very safe and reliable maxi taxis. People talk about the hills. We go in on the hills, but we'll be very, very safe. So 3 events. So Jennifer, we have 3 events. And what did we decide to give to people as a special gift?
Special, because listen to me, you know, all 3 events is different. You realize that.
All of them
So
are $100. But it's
so we thought when we added up, we say, you know what? Some people say, I want to come all 3 because all 3 is different, it's fun, you know? So for the fun day, come and you play your cards, or you do trivia, or you do karaoke, have a good time. Then you dress up for the soiree and you say, yes, you're coming out for dinner. And then Paramount, all 3 for $600. Could you imagine?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Anniversary special. So we have the links. You could give us a call. You could go on our Facebook page. You have all, you'll be very, very easy to just click and that's it.
Yes.
But you book early.
Yes.
You book early. Yes.
One maxi is already full to Paramount.
Yes. So you need to book early for all because, you know, and our, you know, we like a nice, our group is this very nice group of people. And we want to make sure we're well prepared and we're ready for you. We're ready to welcome you.
And what I found was really nice, something that happened. I think this is great. It's a great idea. Some of our non-Trinidadian viewers who have looked on and contacted and said, no, I'm going to participate. I'm still buying my tickets in support of Connections 50 Plus. And I think that is such a generous gift. We thank you so much. So those of you who want to support us in the spirit of what we're doing, you can still go ahead, purchase your tickets, and thank you for that contribution.
You know, and you know what I thought of? Let me tell you what we could do. I always get myself in trouble for this, Terry, and we could do some nice clips.
Exactly.
With all the beautiful scenery. Yes. Beautiful scenery in Paramount. And bits from the story. Oh, we will do that.
Yeah. So some of our followers abroad, I really appreciated their gesture, saying, no, you all have been working so hard, giving us so much joy every week for 3 years. We are going to support, even though we are not there. So thank you. So those who can't make it, feel free to support.
Yes.
So Jennifer, we are on the way to build our tribe. You need to come out.
It's about celebration. We're really celebrating. We have a lot to celebrate and give thanks for. You know, we are out of the pandemic. We could move around a little more freely and just enjoy life and not complaining about oh God, the COVID and it is no. We're enjoying life with our tribe.
We are all going to get vaccinated, boost yourself, wash your hands. Don't for a minute believe those masks getting thrown away.
I mean, with all the fun we're going to be having, with all that, we're going to take, you know, you're going to follow protocols, and we expect people to do that. We expect you all to do that. Yeah.
We will see you. So remember, we've been reflecting, and next week you will hear much more about the details of our anniversary celebrations. And we look forward to seeing your registrations and seeing your popping up. The maxis full in.
Okay, before we close today, Wednesday, we're celebrating Spiritual Baptist Shout Baptist Liberation Day. All right. So we celebrated, and it's great, in Trinidad, we celebrate, not Trinidad alone, but we especially celebrate a lot of our religious, festivals. And this occasion is very special to us. It's all about freedom. And I really even say and reach out to all my friends who belong to the spiritual Baptist, faith. Wish you all a great, great and blessed day. And enjoy the freedom, enjoy your way of celebrating. Yeah. Okay.
Happy Shoulder Liberation Day.
Yes.
Bye.
Hey, 50 Plus Tribe. Did you think our show was finished? Oh, no. And Jennifer, did you think the show was finished? It couldn't be. Listen, we are celebrating our anniversary, our 3rd anniversary. But this Saturday, there's a bigger event. Jennifer is turning 70 and entering the 3rd stage of the 3rd act. So, hey, we're going to the stratosphere for this celebration. So to Jennifer, happy birthday to you from myself and from the entire 50 Plus gang, from your family. We wish you all God's blessings and we hope you have a rocking day. I know a lot of fun is planned for Saturday, but excuse me, Connections 50 Plus is going out of this world. So from everyone who loves you and from us, here is your happy birthday.
Happy birthday, dear sweetheart. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear sweetheart. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear sweetheart. Happy birthday to you. This is your day, so let's celebrate. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, so that's our little celebration to you, Jennifer. Happy 70th birthday. You are a diamond. So now we can finish our show. Bye-bye.
50 Plus Tribe and followers from Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean.
Thank you for joining us on this Connections 50 Plus 5.8G Alive show.
We hope you enjoyed the lively conversation and look forward to seeing you next week.
Don't forget to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We really love getting your feedback. Bye for now.